Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of today's new episode of Fukigen Mononokean Tsuzuki, episode 7. So yeah, I'm actually recording this the day it came out. I can't really say that I'm actually going to post it today because I have 2 other videos to post before this, but we'll see how everything goes. Either way, I'm recording it a little bit at a better time than usual, more toward when I want to actually record it. But still behind on things because I'm trying to catch up to stuff. But either way, let's talk about this actual episode. I really loved it. This show is one of my favorites of the season. Maybe my favorite of the season. It's really good and fun to watch every single episode. I friggin' love it. So starting at the beginning, poor Yahiko gets left out of the pillow fight. It was really, really great. Hanae is also getting better by a lot at sensing things. Because, yeah, sensing things up close and telling whether they're in somebody's left or right hand is a lot more in-depth than just being like, oh yeah, something is in this general direction. So yeah, he's getting a lot better really quickly. Yahiko on the bus is so great. I loved it. Another thing I feel like I should mention, this episode had really, really great OST work. I've said that about past episodes, but yeah, it was really, really great here. Rippo, the legislator, came to apologize. And when he did the whole box thing, I felt like it was a test. It felt like whether it was coming from the executive who's been watching him or from the legislator, it was kind of a test to see whether Ashiya would pick the one with the yokai in it or not. But it seems like it was more of a rigged deal by the legislator a rigged deal to try to get Ashiya back into the underworld. But either way, Justice was listening in the whole time. Hanae can now enter the underworld as long as he's chaperoned by Justice. Haruitsuki says he's not entering the underworld again though, and they split off. Waifu Mononokean was so cute here. I have come to find myself attracted to a room. Mononokean is so adorable. I freaking love her. The legislator, at least I'm pretty sure they called Mononokean a her, but not like it really matters. It's a room. But legislator seems really legitimately upset, or at least is portrayed as legitimately upset at what the executive is doing, because not only is it encroaching on like his people, but it is kind of disrespectful to him. So yeah, he has got real personal investment in wanting Hanae to come back to the underworld because the executive is screwing in his business and it's not cool. So I like it. I've come to like Legislator a lot more lately. Zenko and her father are going to an overlook and they see this ghost, and I was like, whoa, he can see it too? It's crazy, but we kind of learn the reason later on. He said he could only partially see it. He can only see the hair and dress, but that's because it was a yokai wearing a wig and a dress. So that makes it make sense. Apparently the ghost caused trouble at the Bon Festival last year, but I don't really believe that. I think it was probably all innocent and it's getting a bad rap for something it didn't really do. But Zenko gets Hanae to come search for it. We see this yokai that wants to be human. Its name is Keshi, and it is so adorable and cute, and I feel the feels incoming, but either way. So apparently she was searching for a shop that grants wishes, and she wants to wear she wears a human dress and wig, but she wants to look human enough to pass as human to dance at the Bon Festival with the humans. So I feel feels incoming. Is this going to be like 2 episodes ago all over again? Or I guess it might have been, I guess it was already 3 episodes ago, but I feel the feels incoming. I'm bracing myself. I love this show. We got not only the stuff at the beginning with the character growth and ending off the last little storyline we were in, which I thought was really good, but then we got the stuff with the legislator and the justice that was really good. And even then at the end, instead of waiting to get into it next episode, we get into the stuff with Zenko and with Keshi that was really good. So yeah, I friggin' love the show. There was so much content. And it's also great to have Zenko back into the story. I really like that. So I would give it a super high score because there was a ton of content, and I absolutely loved all of the content, which is again, I have to say this sometimes, why the review's so short? Because there's nothing to really criticize. Everything was amazing. I'd give it 9.5. Living Dolls, is that what the yokai is? She seems kind of like it. Water repairs her broken body. But yeah, 9.5 Living Dolls out of 10. I loved the episode, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I hope you enjoyed the video. But I'll end this here. Like if you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it and all that. Subscribe for more. Fukigen to Mononokean and much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there about this series or anything else, then just ask and I can give you a link. Sorry if this is a bit of a short review. I always feel kind of bad, even though I feel like a lot of people prefer me to keep it to around 5 minutes for some of these, when there's not a ton to delve into that deeply. But I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. And I hope you did as well. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.